Okay, we're going to try this again. I tried it the first time and I didn't say everything I wanted to, so I'm going to try it again. And we'll see if Elliot lets us get through this. My name is Cassidy Cash, and this is my son, Elliot, and he is providing the cuteness for this blog entry. But what I wanted to talk to you about today was a lot of parents ask us, why does Ask Dr. Callahan grade using the right answer only method? And I just wanted to kind of go over with some of the reasons why we do that with you. The main reason is that we don't just prepare students for college. We do that, and that's a big focus of our courses, but we also try to prepare students for life, and we try to give them, good study skills, but we also try to give them good life skills. And one of the things about life is, you don't always get a second shot, and when you're doing mathematics in the real world, when you're out there doing aerospace engineering, and you're out there, giving change to someone at the grocery store, or you're, administering medicine as a doctor, or any number of things that you use mathematics for in the real world, exactly, you are using numbers, and those numbers need to be right. If an architect or an engineer are constructing a bridge and they miss the weight limit by 5 pounds, and this big truck goes across the bridge thinking it is meeting the weight limit, the bridge could collapse under them, and that's the engineer's fault, and he only missed his answer by 5 numbers. He's only off by 5, and I've had students tell me this all the time. I only missed it by 1. I'm like, well, yeah, but the answer was 50, not 51, And that seems harsh, but we're really not mean, and let me explain why. What we do is, when we give a test, we'll grade the students in this right answer only method. This is the answer I was looking for. Did you give me that answer exactly? And if they did, well, yay for them. And if they didn't, well, we mark it wrong, and we give them a grade based on this grading method, and we hand it back to them. Often the grade is very low, and students freak out, and they're like, oh my gosh, we made this horrible grade. We're like, well, yes, but keep breathing. There is life beyond this test, we promise. And what we do then is we then return the test to the students with this grade on it. And we say, okay, go look at the ones that you missed, that you got wrong. Tell me, why did you miss it? And can you fix it for me? Can you go back and tell me, well, I didn't multiply here and I should have, or I divided by 2 here and I should have divided by 4. And these are the things that we get them to look at and correct. And the ones that they go back and they correct in this way, and they can tell us, not only what the right answer ought to have been, but what they did wrong initially that led them away from that right answer, then we give them back a percentage of what that problem was worth, and we go back and we add these points in. And so their final test grade is after that second test taking, essentially, and they end up with a grade that, as far as the number on it, it's the same thing as if they had done, if we'd gone through and done partial credit, but the difference is that now the students are conscious, they are aware of the work they're doing, and the next time they go and take a test, then the hope is that they will pay attention to their work, and they'll care about what they're doing, because they know that if they don't do it right the first time, there's that extra work that's going to be coming, so they really want to pay attention and do it right. And we found that it's just a really good teaching method for students, not just in their math class, but it helps them when they move beyond math class and beyond schooling and grading and textbooks to really pay attention to their work outside of the academic arena. And that's just been a real big focus for us, and something that we really found helpful for our students.